major chaos this morning and delays for the day as high levels of water brought services to the Meadowis.
But the evidence in the record now is becoming...
Carbon footprint is about 16.
There's an actual sign of climate change.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
No, that's because the more we take, the less there is for future generations.
Imported diplomatic gatherings in...
But humanity already knows what to do.
Don't do it overnight.
The emergency climate comes down to a single number: the concentration of carbon in our atmosphere. The people alive now are the generation to come will look at this conference and consider one thing: did that number stop rising and start to drop as a result of commitments made here? There's every reason to believe that the answer can be yes.
4 degrees and we say goodbye to whole cities. Miami, Alexandria, Shanghai, all lost beneath the waves. Humanity has long since run down the clock on climate change. It's 1 minute to midnight on that doomsday clock, and we need to act now.
Enough of killing ourselves with carbon. Enough of treating nature like a toilet. Enough of burning and drilling and mining our way deeper. We are digging our own graves.
Hello, Internet. And to most of you out there, I know it was going to be a failure. It's a failure already. Guy was right. It's a giant party. I mean, Modi says net zero by 2070. Like, this is a joke, right? But it's okay. Everybody's got to give their kids diapers. And how you think the diapers got here? You think we can do that with renewables? How you going to take care of your air conditioning? You're right. I'm with you, Abyss Man. I'm not delusional. I know this is legit. All we've heard is a bunch of fancy speeches, just like Greta said.
There's no question that Canada, along with a number of other countries, would have liked stronger language and stronger commitments on the fight against climate change.
We've decided to put coal behind us.
The science is clear that we need to act now.
You're going to see we've made significant progress, and more has to be done.
I must be clear that if Glasgow fails, then the whole thing fails.
It's BS. The only way you really could have got it done is you get all these people together in a room and you literally put a gun to their temple like 40 years ago to start transitioning. At least start. No, what, they think they can control the temperature? You're right, science guy. You're right. Like, they can control the thermostat of the planet when we're at 414 parts per million. Someone wrote this morning, so that's basically like baked in. Like, what we're feeling right now is like the CO2 levels when it was like at 350, and that was like in the 1980s. And so, yeah, I'm in my 30s. By the time most of you boomers age, the planet is completely trash, toast. And we're going to hit 1.5 by 2026 because we're on business as usual 8.5 worst case trajectory. Peter Carter's right. You know, Paul just has this little voice in this huge conference, and there's all these people and partying and people meeting each other, and it's like, no, you should put them in a car, as the Dalai Lama says, and pump CO2 into their exhaust, into their windows. And just seeing Christina Figueroa is like stupidly optimistic. Well, renewables are down, and Norway's like, well, we gotta transfer off CO2, oil and gas drilling, like just.
It's still too slow though, isn't it? Because I mean, last year you said we're in the nick of time. Are we still in the nick of time? Is it still 1 minute to midnight? Have we managed to stop the clock?
Yes, it is 1 minute to midnight. And I am only taking what science says. Science says we still are in the capacity to be able to do this.
Lies, bullshit, lies. Net zero's a joke. And all the 400 VIPs that flew there on their own private jets, even though those emit like 2% of carbon emissions, total carbon emissions. It's like how no, the whole thing was flawed. You know, there's a lot of fingers to blame. A lot of, we're literally it's going to be at people's throats. It's going to be. I think that speech was not only good. I just posted by the Prime Minister of Barbados was not only succinct and very well put, but it served as a reminder. You saw all of them perk up because what's happening to all those places in the central band of the equator of the world is going to have a direct effect on every single body. It's going to ruin their economies and jobs in life. And they're all puppets. They're all puppets. So everybody's dead ass asleep, and you know, like frogs, a great analogy, like frogs boiling in water. I read a lot of great things from some people I follow. Like frogs boiling. I told this to a girl today. The collapse comes like frogs boiling in water. At first you think it's just getting a little warm, and then soon you're boiled. And that's literally it's a perfect analogy of what's happening. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe, again, like it was this anticipated event. Everybody's together. Let's see the best they can do. And it's just sour disappointment. So it's going to be cataclysmic. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Didn't really feel like making this something special. Just my initial thoughts. Pretty much sums up how I feel. All right. Have a great day. Bye.